Wrapping up our Veterans Week Salute to Service series with a story you're going to love. When he returned from battle, Army veteran Patrick Benson had an idea that horses, famously helpful to soldiers in war, could also serve in peacetime as therapy for veterans struggling to make the transition back into civilian life. And that is when War Horses for Veterans was born. Watch. Deep in the American heartland, a bond takes place between brothers, old and new.
All of us fought together, we've been through a lot together, and there's a bond that you'll have no other.
When Patrick Benson came back from 2 tours overseas, he noticed fellow soldiers struggling to adjust to civilian life, himself included.
After I got out, I started having these emotions, and these feelings were coming up. I had no idea what the heck they were. Stuff was, not feeling right.
That's when the Army vet decided to take action. He started War Horses for Veterans, a nonprofit committed to providing service members the opportunity to bond with fellow vets on the ranch.
And I'm just kicking myself, why didn't I do this like even years ago?
The results have been life-changing.
When you're working a 1,000-pound animal, you tend to focus on it. And the horses will help you with anxiety. You watch it happen. The veterans that come through, you watch the shell just being chiseled away and falling and hitting the ground.
We saw that with Army veteran Leandro Gonzalez Jr. when opening up about the toll his struggle has taken on his family.
It's hard to put into words when it comes to your spouse. So when they ask or when they're concerned about you, it affects you in a way because you want to tell them, and even when you do tell them, they don't understand.
Army veteran Jeremy Harrell returned as a mentor this year to help new participants.
It's not easy to talk about these things. It's not easy to relive events, but it's effective. And I try to lead by example in that way. I try to, tell them this is where I was, this is where I'm at now, in a more stable place, a healthier place.
His experience has inspired him to pay it forward by starting a veterans program in his home state of Kentucky.
I took the plunge and started holding weekly meetings, and it's taken off.
Men that felt isolated and alone now have a new family.
I feel rich. I feel very, very, very fortunate. I have a massive family, and it's growing, and I couldn't be more grateful.
Joining me now is the founder of War Horses for Veterans, Sergeant Patrick Benson, as well as mentor Gary Llewellyn and Leandro Gonzalez Jr., who just completed the program on Sunday. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Leo, can I start with you?
Yes.
That was an emotional moment in the piece.
It was.
How are you doing now?
Good, much better, much better. I kind of allowed myself to open up a lot more, actually.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Because I know one of the things you were saying was you don't like it when people come up to you as a vet and say, did you ever kill anyone, and what did you go through over there? That one of the things you like about this group is they don't make you go through those questions.
Right. It's nothing but positive questioning. I guess you could say it's not even questioning. It's more camaraderie than anything else. We get there. We were just talking about it earlier. It's a lot easier to relate to someone that's been through what you've been through. And you get to talking, and you forget about all the negativity, all the stigma behind what you have, and it lets you open up a little bit more, And as you can see, I mean, hadn't seen a recording yet of me riding the horse. I mean, it's just freedom. It's a sense of freedom because it's okay to feel, when you leave the program. It's 10 times better for me to talk to my wife about it now and her receive it as much as she has in a positive way, because the thing about us is we have to dig deep to let someone else inside us, and it's hard because for myself, I just bury it.
You put it in there.
I bury it, everything.
And what's it like for you, having started this program, to hear him talk about that evolution?
It's amazing. It's I don't have a lot. It's hard to find the word for it. But the sensation and the honor, the fact is that he's doing it, though. We facilitate it, given the place and he's with his brothers and he's with his own, you know, it's an emotional thing for everyone, but it's okay. That's the most important thing is it's okay. It's okay to be vulnerable. And we're drilled so hard that, you know, hold in, you know, weaknesses, you know, you can't ask for help. It's a sign of weakness and so on. And we're like, well, that's just crazy because you need help. Why would you even think about doing this alone? And so with the environment we have, the energy we have, our team is amazing with, you know, Kelly Sligo coming on as a Equus coach and life coach, and Gary, myself, and the veterans get to be a part of it. Leo gets to come back as many times as he wants. As long as he brings back another vet, he gets to come back.
That's the key, is that they have to bring back another vet with them to go back. And Gary, I know you've been instrumental in convincing the vets to come. Is it hard to convince them to come ride the horse?
It is hard. It's hard to convince a vet to come to do anything that's different. They are.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So that's the challenge. We've had great success through the mentor system that you bring a buddy back with you. The whole program starts with the horse, and then we work your way through releasing the bonds of that anxiety. And that happens kind of naturally or organically. And through that process, within a day or two, you'll see the vet on the horse smiling, a natural smile. And they'll say, I feel so relaxed. And what that means is their brain is not tied up in fear anymore.
Right.
And they can feel how they felt before they were in combat.
It starts with the horse, it goes through the head, it goes through the heart, and now I have something continuing with my alliteration from Home Depot for you guys that I want to tell you. So this program is free for all the vets who come, which means it survives on donations. It survives on donations. The Home Depot gave you 10 grand, right?
Yes.
To help you guys out. Well, their foundation is surprising you with another $5,000. As part of their commitment to serve veterans, Home Depot, good for you. And all of you can help too. If you would like more information about how to do it, War Horses for Veterans, go to today.com/Megyn today. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you guys for your service.